Hey there, welcome to episode 2 of the Q&A pod. That's Q, I'm A, and we're here to talk about basketball, bullshit, and other nonsense.
Here we go, baby.
Yeah, so big news today. Jrue Holiday got traded to the Boston Celtics. Well, what'd you think?
Man, okay, at first I was like, holy fuck, what a crazy team they got. And then I looked at the trade and they gave up their best role player, I think, like the best complementary piece in Robert Williams, good old Time Lord. I think that was a big loss for them. And then I think another thing that is underrated loss is Malcolm Brogdon. Like
Yeah,
he was great for them. Comes off
yeah,
the bench, he could play three to one, two, three, maybe four in today's NBA, can kind of do everything. They have a great nucleus of four really fucking good players. Like they got four like unbelievable players: Tatum, Brown, KP, and now Drew. But KP is always fucking hurt.
yeah,
Like you
yeah.
can't trust him. Like I think he's a really good piece for them. He can shoot, he can rebound, he can block shots really well. But is he gonna guard your Jokic's? Is he gonna guard your Embiid's? I
No.
don't know. That's
Yeah.
debatable.
The thing is, like, yeah, they gave up Time Lord, but he was never healthy. And even the playoffs, he was kind of dog shit this year. You know
I
what I
mean,
mean? He's a potential guy.
yeah, but he's still just a really good piece. He blocks shots really well. He protects the rim really well.
Yeah,
He's stronger than KP, and he's a good piece to have in case KP gets hurt. Now KP gets
fair.
hurt. Who do you go to?
But that's the thing, you can't because you have Al Horford, right? You can't play all three bigs. So they're like in their eyes, I
Al
think Time
Horford.
Lord's coming off the bench.
Al Horford's still in the Celtics. Didn't he
Yeah,
retire?
trust this guy never retires.
He didn't retire yet.
No, he should though,
I actually thought he was going to retire. I genuinely thought this was his final year.
bro. Maybe you know what's fucked with these pods? We keep like every time we're about to do one, some new news comes out,
Yeah, I
right?
know. It's
So like
fucking crazy.
I've been kind of nervous to do like the NBA predictions because if we fucking do it and then another big trade happens or someone retires or whatever, we're fucked.
It just fucks everything up.
Yeah.
Especially, I bet the Vegas odds got fucked.
Oh yeah. Which whatever. Fuck Vegas. Um, but
I know.
Yeah, the Celtics to me, it's weird because like they were from this like defensive identity team, and they kind of just said, "Yo, fuck this isn't working. Let's kind of flip it around, still get like good guys, but like basically almost rebuild outside of our like two wings."
Well, I mean, Jrue Holiday's a fucking nasty defender, bro. Let's give
Yeah,
Drew his defensive flowers. That three-time All NBA first team, I think, all defense. Like the dude can fucking play defense. And I think Tatum and Jalen Brown are both pretty solid defenders. They're not like the scorers that don't do anything on defense. They're both really good defenders. And KP is a good rim protector. I don't know if he's gonna defend Jokic and Embiid inside, but as a rim protector, he's one of the best. So they're
yeah.
gonna they're gonna have a good team. I fucking hate the Celtics, by the way. I don't
Oh,
even know why I'm wearing fucking A's today, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Um, but Boston, I fucking hate Boston. There's no city I hate more than the fucking Boston Celtics and everything that has to do with the city of Boston. I fucking hate the Bruins. I hate the Celtics. I fucking hate the Patriots. I
yeah.
fucking hate the Red Sox.
The
Like
other
there's nothing more to me. Like I despise anyone that cheers for them. If you're from Toronto or Canada and you cheer for the fucking Celtics, I hate you. Like, why? Why would you ever cheer for
yeah,
them?
but why do you hate the Celtics? Like, why do you hate Boston in general? To let the people know.
I hate Boston. Well, for a variety of reasons. One, they fucking celebrate that championship like it's been like it was a three-peat. You won one fucking championship, and you're acting like it's a fucking three-peat. You celebrate it every year. Every year, I fucking see Eddie House, James Posey, all those fucking cocksuckers on all of that team. Kendrick Perkins, he's on ESPN now. Every year they get celebrated like it's the only championship they've ever won. We won a championship 3 years ago, and we moved on. We're
Yeah,
looking to
no,
the
no one
future.
cares anymore. Like
No one
outside
cares.
of
They still fucking celebrate it. And the worst part is, I think Doc Rivers keeps getting jobs because of that fucking championship. And Doc Rivers is the most overrated coach in the world. He's just an okay coach, but he keeps getting opportunity after fucking opportunity after fucking opportunity when I think he's so overrated, aside from that championship. And that team was fucking stacked. They had KG at the like last year of his prime. They still had
yeah,
Pierce last 2 years of his prime, and Ray Allen was like on the decline, but still had a few good years left. Like, they were a fucking stacked team. They had Eddie House, James Posey, Kendrick Perkins, Tony Allen, I think. All those fucking guys, but they celebrate it like it was the only championship, and I fucking hate Boston. And I fucking hate the Red Sox, too. Fuck the Red Sox. I know this is a sports pod, but fuck the Red Sox. I fucking hate the Yankees even more than the Red Sox, but we'll talk about that another day. I just don't like the Red Sox. They're our biggest rivals for the Jays. They just the organization's fucking scummy. It's run by this Fenway Sports Group that also runs Liverpool, and you know how much I fucking hate Liverpool.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
dead.
so Boston's just not it for me. Like, I'll never go to your city. Fuck your city. There's no reason to go. Toronto's better, has better food. We have better women, better everything. It's just a better place. So our weather is better. It's safer. Fuck Boston. Fuck everything about Boston. And I hope you never win a championship again.
Yo, on a side note too, we don't watch hockey, but the Bruins fucking slapped the Leafs
Oh my
every
God.
time in the playoffs.
Yeah, like I'll watch it in the playoffs. Obviously, you guys know how much I hate hockey, but I'll still watch playoffs, obviously. And they fucked us. And then Paul Pierce has fucked us like 1,000 times. So fuck
Yeah.
Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce doesn't seem to get off TV. Eh? He's on ESPN with strippers. Then he has his own show on Showtime with KG. They're reliving the good old 2008 days.
Exactly. Over and over and over. We get it. You won one fucking ring. Move on with your lives. And then the worst part about it is Paul Pierce is just a moron. I just never liked him as a star player. He's obviously he was a great player, but I just always thought he was grossly overrated. People said he was underrated. I'm like, nah, he's overrated. He got a lot of hype for just being a guy that averaged 20 to 23 points a game. He was never, I think, an All NBA team member. Like, just overrated. Just because he played for Boston, everyone fucking loved him. I'm just like, I fucking hate him. He did hit big shots against us, though. I do remember those with Washington
He put us
and
to
Brooklyn.
Yeah. He also played Kobe in the finals, so like.
Yeah, they
I think
did.
he's
And I'm
underrated,
so
but
glad
I
Kobe
feel like
won.
now he's overrated. And during his career, he might have been a little underrated because he was just a fat guy who like had a
Maybe
bang,
at the start. Maybe at the start he was a little
Or he got
underrated.
stabbed 11 times. He got stabbed. You know, how do you hate a guy who's got stabbed 11 times and still like won an NBA championship?
Yeah, I don't know. That has nothing to do with anything. This is a sports podcast, not a personal podcast. I'm sure he's a nice guy off the court. Yeah, but what does that have to do with anything? He got stabbed. Sucks. Should have stabbed him 12 times.
I'm dead. But yeah, so let's go back to the trade. So Boston, do they pass Milwaukee now, or do you think it's kind of neck and neck?
That's a tough one. Honestly, I would still take Milwaukee. I think you have the best player, and if you have the best player, you're the better team. Especially if your teams aren't that mismatched. Yeah, I'll take Milwaukee. They got size too, man. Brooke Lopez, they got the biggest team. When they were with their five, Chris Middleton, Brooke, Jrue, they were a fucking big team. So they're a tough team to beat inside, and they're a tough team to beat in general. They could all shoot. They're all going to clear the space for Giannis to work inside. I don't see how Milwaukee loses. Milwaukee's my favorite. I mean, for sure.
Yeah, that kind of puts us into the next segment. You know, we just want to hit the emergency news for you guys, but this episode is really just going to be about like the NBA season, you know, our predictions, and then we'll check back in every month. I don't know, end
for
of
all
season,
you bettors
whatever.
out there, if you want to make money, watch this.
Actually, yo, Q, you have good parlays. You and our boy Jrue.
Yeah, I've won a lot of parlays, especially in basketball. I think basketball is the easiest game to parlay. A lot of people don't watch season games, but I think basketball is the easiest to predict, in my opinion.
Yeah. All right, so let's get into this. So let's do it this way. You want to do top 3 teams in the East and top 3 teams in the West? What do you think?
Sure. Let's do it.
Cool. Yo, for the East, we kind of already hit on it, but Milwaukee 1, Boston 2, and my dark horse third team, you're going to laugh, is Cleveland. Wow. I'm giving Cleveland the nod.
Wow. Cleveland. Yeah. Cleveland's got a good team, honestly. Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland.
Not bad.
Evan Mobley, Jared Allen.
They're a little slept on right now.
I think it's because they underperformed last year. Last year they were the dark horse team, and then they didn't go up to par. I'm gonna change that up. I go Milwaukee 1. Yeah. Fuck the team that's number 2 because we don't want to talk about them. And then number 3, I'm gonna go the Toronto Raptors. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stick to my fucking guns and go to my hometown city.
A loyalist.
And the only reason I'm gonna do it is for one reason only: is I think Scotty Barnes takes that step and becomes a superstar this year. And if he takes that step and becomes a superstar, why can't we be third? Like
Yeah, you're right.
it's wide open. Third is where it's not unheard of. We have a new coach that's going to rejuvenate the guys. Pascal's still there. We got Dennis Schroeder now still there. We got Scotty Barnes, Gary Trent, Grady Dick. Our team is actually a good team. We still got Boucher coming off the bench. I'm sure I'm missing one too. Oh, G obviously.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think we have a really good team, and I think we can finish third. Doesn't mean I think we're actually the third best team. We're taking
No.
the
These are the
seeds.
predictions. These are the predictions.
Yeah, the first. I think we'll be the third seed.
Yeah.
If I were to go a team that's I think is actually the third best team, I'm gonna go with the Heat. Been to two finals. You can't like you can't take them out of there. If they had Tyler Hero, they could have been champions.
Yeah, but they were eighth. They have a health issue. They have a health issue. Let's be real.
But if those guys stay healthy, Bam comes back, takes a step. Tyler Hero comes back, takes a step forward.
Yeah.
Jimmy's still Jimmy. Why not? They did lose a lot of shooters, but I think Tyler Hero taking that step, Bam taking that step, and then taking some pressure off Jimmy. Oh,
yeah.
The Heat are fucking good.
Yeah, the Heat are nice. I was thinking the Heat or Cleveland. I chose Cleveland because I think they'll be healthier, and they're doing the same. They're taking steps. Donovan Mitchell's taking a step. That who's that rookie? This not a rookie anymore. It's third year now. Came in with Scotty. What's his name? The center or power forward. You know what I'm talking about?
Which one? Miami?
No, on Cleveland.
Oh, Evan Mobley.
Yeah, Mobley. He had a pretty rough second year, but I think he'll take the step. Garland's a fucking beast.
Yeah, Garland he is
nasty.
Super underrated. Underrated.
And the East is trash. Like Philly sucks. Yeah, Philly's dog shit. Fakest team. Atlanta's fake. You know what I mean? They're not good teams.
They're going to need, like, James Harden's clearly on the decline. Unless he has a resurgence, which we never see at this part of their career. It's just never going to happen.
Yeah, he'll come in 25 pounds overweight, probably.
Yeah, and I think he's going to struggle to lose it. Like, and he's talking shit about the GM and nightclubs putting up, like, fuck Daryl Morey signs and shit.
Yeah.
Like, he's crazy.
Yeah. It's entertaining as fuck.
I love Joel Embiid, but he needs help. He's not going to do it on his own. And I don't think
you like him? I don't like him. I think he's fake, bro.
Joel Embiid.
He should have won that MVP. Not fake, like a little bit fake. Like you're the MVP. It's Game 7. You what do you have? Under 20 points in a closeout Game 7? Come on.
I think he needed a support piece. You need that winger that's going to kill it. They have Tyrese Maxey, who's an unbelievable player, but
you're in Game 7.
Enough.
You're in Game 7. You know what I mean? You should show up. And Boston can't guard you. You were slapping them all series.
Yeah, he was. He dominated. But look, I think Joel Embiid's unbelievable. I don't think he's the reason they lose. They just have no support pieces. They relied a lot on. He was initiating the offense from the post. And James Harden wasn't shooting as well. There's a lot of problems with that team. That's why I don't think they're even going to finish top 5. They'll make the playoffs for sure.
But they got our boy Nick Nurse.
Yeah, Nurse is a great coach, but at the end of the day, what the fuck's he going to do? If you don't have talent, you're not going to win. So
James Harden's not going to listen to him. That won't fucking matter.
Yeah, James needs to lose 40 pounds. He should have lost those 40 pounds 3 years ago. But strip clubs, baby.
I don't blame him. They got a nice buffet. It was a lemon pepper.
Yeah, I've heard those wings slap. You gotta go see those wings.
Yeah, you heard it. Okay.
Yeah. Don't know what you're talking about.
All right, let's hit the West. The West. See, the West is more stacked.
Yeah.
The West. All right, number 1, and this is just all the viewers know. This is gonna be a long season of me doing this. Lakers, baby. LeBron James, go fucking number 1. Easy money.
Disrespect.
Yo, they're nasty too.
Disrespect to all these other teams.
And his foot's healed on. I'm not gonna get into it, but Lakers 1, Nuggets 2. This one hurts me to say, but I'm gonna give the Warriors 3rd seed, even with Chris Paul. I don't think that made them better, but I'll give them 3rd seed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lakers first, like the Lakers did play well towards the end of the year when they made those trades, and Rob Pelinka's been a fucking maestro, just bringing guys in. Just great pickups all around. I don't think the Lakers are the best team in the West, but I think the West, I genuinely mean this, 1 to 5 doesn't fucking matter. These teams don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know they don't give a fuck. They don't care about home court. They're all just going to make the playoffs, and then we'll worry about the rest. This is what I think. Go ahead, sorry.
No, go ahead.
So I'm not going to put the Lakers first. The first seed for me, you got to go with the champs. Still have the same lineup, basically. You got to run it back with them. They're in the season. They're going to finish first. To me, if you're a betting man, you bet on them finishing first. It doesn't mean that they're going to be the best team. It doesn't mean they're my NBA champions pick. But I think when it comes to a regular season and you look at the scope of the NBA and you can't rest guys and stuff, the Nuggets are going to win because they're Jokic is going to play 82. Jamal's relatively healthy. They're still young. I don't think they're going to have a championship hangover. I think they're going to end up finishing first. Number 2 for me, and this one is going to be a little bit out of left field. I'm going to take the Dallas Mavericks.
Get the fuck out of here with this shit. What the Lakers out one was too much for you, but Dallas?
Yes, and I'm going to take Dallas. They got a whole summer for Luka and Kyrie to build up that chemistry, to understand each other. When you have 2 fucking unbelievable scorers, we're not saying like a solid all-star scorer. We're not talking about a random all-star scorer. We're talking about the arguably two most creative scorers of all time. Kyrie's fucking unbelievable. He controls that basketball like it's on a string. Luka's unbelievable. He controls that basketball like it's on a fucking string. You got 2 of them on the same team. Oh, man, I think they're going to do great. Look, they did terrible the last 2-3 weeks of the season. They didn't have chemistry. The team was kind of off. They had a lot of injuries. I think, low-key, that team is going to finish number 2. They're going to surprise a lot of people. It's all contingent on Kyrie's health, but I think he's going to fucking love Dallas. Cuban's going to treat him well. Cuban's going to take care of him, and it's going to be all beautiful in Dallas. And then my third pick to finish third.
Wait, fuck your third pick. Fuck your third pick. Let me react to their second pick. Jesus fuck. You cheese me? Because, like, I want Dallas to do well, but now I have to roast you all season if they don't. You know what I mean?
You can roast me all you want. They're going to do well. They have Luka. Luka's the future of the NBA. He's the future face. Yeah. And then now they have Kyrie.
When's the last time Kyrie was a top 2 seed? With LeBron?
With LeBron. And now he's got not the new age LeBron, we'll say the new age Larry Bird, but the new age face of the NBA in Luka.
Yeah, but he doesn't respect him like he respected LeBron.
I don't think he has to respect him like that. I think he just has to understand. I mean, firstly, how are we measuring respect? Kyrie's gonna let him get 30. If you're measuring respect, like he's gonna let him get 30 and he's gonna get 30. And then you got Tim Hardaway. You got Grant Williams now. That's a good fucking team. And I think Dallas is so underrated, so underappreciated. Dallas is going to finish number 2, and you remember this.
Yeah.
When they finish number 2,
I'll give you your flowers. I'm rooting for this. I want this to happen. I want them to come second to the Lakers. I'm down for this.
No, and I think Lakers will end up being 3rd.
Okay, that's pretty high for you.
Yeah, I don't hate LeBron that much anymore. Simply because he doesn't face the Raptors, so it's not LeBronto anymore. So I don't hate him as much. But I think honestly, Rob Pelinka made some really, really good underrated moves. Austin Reeves will take that next step, although he's a little overrated. But that's Lakers fans for you.
You're fucked.
He is a little overrated. If Austin Reeves was on any other team, toss him on, I don't know, Oklahoma City. No one would give a fuck.
Still a max player.
Max?
He's max right now.
Austin Reeves.
He's his max. Like, you could only offer him so much. That was a max contract for him.
You give Austin Reeves, but max, you're saying max, his max or a max player?
His max. No, you give him as much as you can possibly give him. You don't give him $200 million. Don't get me wrong.
Well, that would be his mix eventually, his max.
No, but he's as good as, like, Freddie on a team. He's more valuable than Freddie.
Austin Reeves.
Yeah, Austin Reeves on the Lakers is more valuable than Freddie is on Houston or the Raptors.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Back with the disrespect.
I love Austin Reeves. I love Austin Reeves.
I like him as a guy. I saw his interview and thought, wow, this is a genuinely humble dude. But on the court, Austin Reeves was grossly overrated.
You're the disrespect, bro. He's the hillbilly Mamba. You know this. That's
just a cool nickname.
No,
and Lakers fan, they treated Kuzma like he was the next coming of fucking.
No.
Chill, they hyped Kuzma. Lakers fans, I came into like Man United fans, to like New York Yankees fans, same type of bullshit. Knicks fans, Leafs fans, they overrate and overhype the living fuck out of players that are good but not great. Austin Reeves is the epitome of that. He is good. He's not great. And look, you just have to be good to play with LeBron. But LeBron's on his tail end. AD's fucking made of glass. They're going to rely
yeah.
on those guys that they picked up, and those guys did a really good job towards the end of last year. And the new guys that they got. So I see Lakers doing well just because of the depth they have. But Austin Reeves, he's going to get a lot of shots. But
He's the third best player on that team.
Third best player on the team. Well, they got a lot of guys that are really good. That are basically like very, very even players. So I think that's fine if you're the third best player. AD's the best player now on that team.
Shut the fuck up. No. Because AD was healthy in that Denver series and got eaten. And then LeBron.
AD makes
Bro, you
them
can't
go.
rely on 40-year-old LeBron on one leg. And he's still carrying the team.
I love the fact that LeBron's still playing just for our entertainment purposes. But AD's the man on that team now. I'm the captain now.
He's supposed to be. I don't think he is. I think he's supposed to be.
No, he 100% is. He's still in his prime, AD. AD just needs to stay healthy. I don't know, get in the fucking gym.
And be consistent. Like, he was healthy in the playoffs. He wasn't consistent. He give you 40 one game and then like 18 the next. Like, yo, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah, but when AD scores for them, everything else opens up. So AD just needs to be a threat. And if he's a threat, AD. I mean, we're gonna talk about MVPs, but later. But I think AD is an MVP threat if he's healthy.
Yeah, that's a big if. Yeah, I think with Christian Wood, it really helps AD's chances because Christian Wood's fucking good. If he just listens, he's good. Yeah, solid.
Another solid player. Another guy you can argue is their third best player. Him, Jill, they got a really, really good team.
D'Lo's nice.
D'Lo, you can argue is their third best player.
Yeah.
Lakers are just a good team.
Yeah.
No, won't be healthy enough to win first seed, but they'll finish third if they'll be healthy enough to get third.
We'll see. But yeah, honestly, not bad. I don't disagree. Dallas, I think, was a long shot, but we'll see. I mean, I hope you're right.
They will.
All right. So based on that, who's making the finals? It doesn't have to be either of those top three teams.
Yeah, finals is a totally different game. Totally different game. And that's a hard one for me. In the West, I'm gonna go the Phoenix Suns. Yeah, I have to, and I think they're gonna. They might have a little bit of injuries. Get it. They're gonna struggle the first month figuring out each other's chemistry. We've seen it before. People are gonna panic. Oh no, they're only 3 games over 500.
Yeah.
They're gonna get it going. And then by the end of the year, once they get it going, I think they're gonna be in the. No one's gonna do too much firepower. Way too much firepower. D-Book is in his prime. Beal is still in his prime, and KD's still at the end of his prime. Don't see anyone beating that team. Suns beating the Warriors 4-3 in the Western Conference Finals.
Fuck yeah, I agree with your bullshit. The Suns got no point guard, and the Warriors are definitely not making the conference finals. But okay, who's on the East?
East, oh man, I think Eastern Conference Finals. I'm gonna go heavy favorites, Milwaukee, Boston.
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna say Milwaukee. I think Dame Lillard finally gets to the finals.
Yeah, who wins?
Wins the whole thing. I'm gonna say Milwaukee.
They beat Phoenix.
They beat Phoenix. No one's stopping Giannis, and I think Dame. There's some guys that when they get this chance, they're gonna fucking grasp it.
Yeah.
And Dame has got that big dick energy where he's shooting from half. He doesn't give a fuck, and he's so ice cold. I don't see anyone beat. I see him and Giannis dominating. Chris Middleton is the key here, honestly, with Milwaukee. If he's healthy and he plays well, and he's back to old Chris Middleton. Last year he was injured all year. He couldn't find his rhythm, just up and down, in and out of lineups. This year, Chris Middleton healthy, Brook Lopez healthy. That team is beating Phoenix, and it's going to be a great series. I think we're actually going to have a really good. Finally, I'm praying, but I think it's actually going to happen this year. A healthy season throughout the league. There's going to be a few injuries, but I'm saying at the end of this year, we're going to have a full Suns team against a full Bucks team. That'll be fun. That'll be fun to watch.
That's a nice rematch too. Yeah. There's like some bad blood.
Exactly. Like and the NBA loves fucking drama. So know when they text those refs or give them a shout, hey, make that extra call.
Yeah. That fucking Boston guy who had to retire.
He was
getting calls.
I forgot about that. This is why I fucking hate Boston. You know what I'm saying? This is why I fucking hate Boston.
Fuck. All right. But we're doing finals. So finals, I'm with you. I got Milwaukee because Giannis and Dame are both the men. when they get that spot, they're going to fucking work.
Yeah.
Like, there's no one there who's not going to show up. Chris Middleton just based on health, but Chris Middleton closed out Brooklyn that year too. Like, he's still a closer too. It's a nasty team.
Great team.
Now, in the West, you know who it is already.
Yeah.
LeBron's coming for his fifth ring.
We didn't even need to do this part. It was ridiculous to even do this part.
LeBron's coming to the finals, and once we get there, there's no super team to fucking get in his way. That's it. He's getting his fifth ring. The Jordan debate's over.
Look,
we're putting everything to rest.
Whoa. LeBron still has 4 rings. Getting to 5
he's going to have 5.
Doesn't make him the GOAT.
Well, another episode. Listen, we only have so much time today.
Okay, but for future reference.
Okay, yeah. So everyone knows where we stand.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we're actually pretty aligned, except for a few. The next prediction I want to ask: who are your dark horse teams this year?
Dark horse teams. I guess I already kind of exposed it in the West, but I don't think they're a dark horse. Dallas Mavericks are not a dark horse.
That's your dark horse team. Okay.
In the West, yeah, that would have been my pick in the West. In the East, I actually think this one was really hard. I think the Atlanta Hawks might be my dark horse team. I think Trae Young's a killer, man. Such a disrespected killer. I would have fucking done anything to get him. If the Raptors...
Wait, back up. You have the Raptors coming third, but that's not a dark horse to you?
No, because I'm a Raptors fan, so everyone knows I'm biased anyways.
So to you, that's supposed to... That's not a dark horse.
To me, it's expected. Oh, yeah.
Okay, fine.
I have that expectation.
All right, fine.
Why not? Raptors get the most disrespect from all these fucking other U.S. publications. They rank them like 10th, 11th. That's fucking ridiculous. Yeah. I'm like, that's ridiculous. Like, if you think Raptors are generally an 11th place team, go fuck yourself. Like, that is...
We're that last year.
With a lot of injuries, a lot of rock.
Let's not be a Raptors pod today.
Yeah, let's move. Look, a lot of problems. You can make a lot of excuses, but Scotty taking that next step, I think that's
your big thing. If Scotty shows up superstar, we're making it. Otherwise, Atlanta's the dark. Yeah, okay.
Why not? What are your teams?
In the this I don't know if it's a dark horse per se, but in the West, bro, OKC, I think it'd be a top 5 seed.
That was my second one. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
100%.
And then, if healthy, and this is the biggest if healthy, it's New Orleans, but they're just like what's the name? Zion's just so fat and out of shape. It pisses me off. But if he played 70 games, they're making the playoffs.
I don't think Zion's out of shape. I don't think he was ever out of shape. The whole fat thing is just... That is the most nonsense I've ever heard. The dude's just jacked. This is fat. Okay? This is fat. The dude is just an animal. He is not fat. It's such an
He's too jacked.
He is too jacked. He's got to cut a little bit. Get a little skinnier for sure. But I love Zion when he's healthy, man. He is so fun to watch. He would have been the face of the fucking NBA if he wasn't injured all the fucking time, eating a bunch of what's that shit called in New Orleans? I don't know what it's called, but that
the whores?
No, that food they love in New Orleans. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
Gumbo.
Gumbo. Stay off the gumbos. Zion, stay off the fucking gumbo.
Yeah. And then the East dark horse. Honestly, the East just isn't that good. I had Cleveland coming third as like an outrageous pick. I don't know how outrageous that really is.
I don't think that's outrageous, honestly.
Yeah, but Atlanta too. Like to me, like I didn't think Atlanta's a dark horse. I expect Atlanta to make the playoffs every year. Like I think Trae Young's actually legit.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Legit.
Yeah. I don't know.
They
I
made
think
the Eastern Conference Finals. They went to the Eastern Conference Finals with a bunch of randoms.
Yeah, exactly. That's why.
I was watching that shit like, who? Who's that? And I think
maybe Charlotte. Maybe Charlotte. If LaMelo takes that step, it comes down to LaMelo.
I don't even think it comes down to LaMelo. His fucking supporting cast is on Twitter doing drugs and shit. His other boy beating his wife. They're a fucking mess. That entire organization's a mess. I think MJ knew that and said, "I'm out. I can't do it."
But that's the thing. The curse has been lifted. MJ's out. You know what I mean? And now they're like, we can just ball. We don't have some guy watch. He's cursed. He was always cursed with management. He was the Wizards sucked. Charlotte sucked.
He's the owner though. The owners, they don't really have that big of an impact. When you sign the guys, you approve the team and the coach, but you're not you're not having that big of an actual impact. The guys still have to work and develop and work on their games. I don't think Jordan.
That's the thing. Like, if I don't know, he's a guy to come down and beat everyone 1-on-1. Be like, yo, I'm 50. I still
He's not doing that. He was not doing that for the last 9 years, bro. He got.
Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I mean, you never know.
He fucked up MKG.
Okay, man. Did you see his fucking jump shot? That shit was fucked up way before they drafted him.
That ain't Jordan's fault.
Why would you draft MK? That's hard.
Yeah, looking back, I'm like, yo, you made some bad calls. Kwame Brown.
He always drafted North Carolina guys. Like, North Carolina is in the state of North Carolina. Either Duke guys or UNC guys. Like, dude, stop fucking favoring the schools you went to. Just because you went there doesn't mean you should just draft them. Like, I respect the loyalty, but you're also a little fucking dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, yo, he could have sold for way more if they're actually a good fucking team.
Yeah, I mean, he made his billions. Can't hate on that.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for him. Yeah, Jordan's got a lot of money. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. A lot of work.
All right, let's jump into like the awards now. So who you got for MVP? You can want to do 3 or you just want to do 1?
We could do 3. This is tough. I think Steph Curry is they going to be the MVP. I think he's going to be healthy. He's going to come out with a little vengeance. They needed that little chip on their shoulder, and I think he's going to have a crazy year statistically. And before,
what's the chip?
Sorry,
what's the chip?
They lost last year in the first round, did they not? Was the first round or am I tripping?
Second to the Lakers, but you think that's enough?
Yeah, I think that's enough.
Okay.
They got a lot to prove. Jordan Poole's gone. More points for Curry. I think he's the logical pick here, right? Because Poole's gone. That's a few extra buckets for him. He's going to get a chance to make some plays. He's going to get some easy looks with Chris Paul. He's still going to get his 5 assists, 5 rebounds. And before, the NBA used to be kind of like a league where if you were the best player on the best team, you were guaranteed a championship. But, guaranteed an MVP. But I think those days are long gone. So
you don't think they have to be a top 3 seed?
No, honestly, no, not really. I think if you have an unbelievable year, like a Kobe, you remember the old Kobe-esque year where his team was trashy and he didn't win MVP. Nash won it, but everyone was saying Kobe should have won it. I think if that was in today's time, Kobe would have won it, hypothetically, because of social media and the pressure you would feel from media and fans. That's why I think Curry, I'm going to give it to Curry. I think he's going to have an unbelievable year. I'm going to give it to Curry, 1. 2, 2's tough. There's a lot of, you can go with the bigs, the classic bigs, Jokic, Giannis, and just keep it. But I think Jokic number 2, because still unbelievable stats.
You have to, yeah.
And then number 3, I'm gonna go with Mr. Luka Doncic. I think he's gonna take that final step. And when they finish number 2, a lot of people are gonna.
You're all in on the Mavs, bro. You're all in on the Mavs.
All in, and then no loyalty to Dallas. I think if you look at it from a basketball sense, you can argue a lot against them. But we know that superstars win fucking games. And I think they're going to have 2 bona fide superstars, a whole summer to build chemistry, a whole summer for the coaching staff to come up with, figure out how to get them to work together. I think Luka's the face. And I think he actually fucking worked out this summer instead of just Luka Doncic every day.
He's a little thinner. He's a little thinner now.
So I'll get to Luka number 3.
Bro, if they come second, I'll wear a Mavs jersey and I'll buy you one too for that podcast.
Exactly. And I'm going to get adopted by all the Dallas fans. They're going to fucking love
they're going to love you. Jesus Christ, okay. Not bad. I don't think it's outrageous to say Luka either, to be honest. Like, he should be in that combo. He has numbers. Their standings are never good.
Yeah, but I think this is the year their standings will be solid.
Yeah. All right. So number 1, for me, you know who it is. You know it's Mr. GOAT,
LeBron number 1.
Bro. They're going to have that year. They're going to be a first seed. He's going to be leading the team in scoring, assists. He's going to put up stupid numbers, and it's going to be that social media show. Like, yo, year 21, no unprecedented. Like, the media gets a say in it. You know, they push that narrative. So I think if they come first, and LeBron's numbers are nasty, which, bro, he's going to average 27, 7, and 7. That's just what he does, no matter what, right? So maybe it's 25, 8, and 8 or something. And their first seed, the media's going to push it so fucking hard. And all the LeBron sexuals, including myself, are going to go fucking crazy for this. So I'm going LeBron, oldest MVP.
Wow. Well, let me tell you something before you go to number 2 and 3. If the Lakers finish first, and that's a big if, The MVP of that team is going to be Anthony Davis, not LeBron. Anyways,
I don't think he'll play enough games. I don't think he'll qualify.
how many games do you have to get to qualify now? Like
65.
65, right?
It's a lot.
17 games off. Yeah, that's going to be tough. See, he'll get 60. That's going to be. You think LeBron's going to play 65 first seed? That's
easy.
That
easy.
In its own is LeBron's.
Bro, if LeBron's a chance for the MVP, I know he's going for it. I know he's going for it.
Yeah, if they get to the 64th game, I don't think LeBron's going to play 60. He's going to rest and be injured a lot. I think they're going to
hopefully not
tons of breaks.
You can't rest them both. You can't rest them both now. Remember?
They're gonna. Oh, he's injured. Oh, he's got a calf strain. Oh, he's got a hamstring strain.
You're the type of guy doesn't think his foot injury was real, eh?
No, 100% real. But I think he's gonna have a lot of little injuries this year. And the NBA's. What are they gonna say to the Lakers? You tell me. What would you say to the Lakers? I'm gonna say he's old. Yeah.
Rest him.
Yeah, and then you can't.
I want him in the playoffs. Rest him, but I think he'll play more than AD.
Oh, AD's. But that's such a bad comparison.
But that's my whole point of why he'll get the first seed and the MVP.
That's why I don't think they'll get the first seed. They're not going to play enough games. I still think they're a good-ass team. They're just not going to play enough games.
They're mad deep.
They are deep.
You know the games where they don't want to play because they're vets? They're, it's a wash game, whatever. The depth wins them that game. That's how I'm seeing it this year.
I disagree because the West is so good. We still forgot the Clippers. You still forgot the Mavs, the Warriors, the fucking Nuggets, the Suns. The West is so stacked.
Yeah, I know. Fuck. You look at the East; it's like two teams. The West is it's a fucking bloodbath.
It's a bloodbath. One injury here, another injury there. You lose 10 games in a row. They might look. The Lakers were always a good team, even this past year. I think you have to be a little retarded to think they were a bad team. They didn't do well because they had injuries. They were guys in and out of lineups. They had a mess of a lineup. They couldn't figure out their rotation. They had a brand new coach. And then they figured it out towards the end when they picked up all those good role players. But if they're healthy, they're gonna win. They're a 50-win team. But I don't think they're gonna win. Like they're gonna win like 60 games. They're gonna win 59. They're just a 50-win team. But they don't care. I think either. They just want to get into the playoffs. Yeah, they just get into the playoffs. But worry about it then.
You remember the bubble year before the COVID happened? They were first seed. And they held first seed all year. They were dropped once, they always pushed it back. Yeah. I think this will be that kind of year. They'll just hold first seed all year.
LeBron's not the same guy, bro.
He'll rest. No, bro, every year he's the same guy. We keep saying he's not the same guy. He's just not jumping as high. Look, he's slightly less on the jump, but he's still averaging the same. MVP is about stats.
Father Time is undefeated, my brother. Father Time's
taking an ass kicking right now, straight up though.
And this is the year Father Time gets up, and I hope it doesn't happen, but we have to be realistic here. He's a human. So, and basketball is a sport where you physically, when you decline, it's very hard. I think he's going to have to play inside more, shoot standstill jumpers more. LeBron's going to have to change his game a little bit. He can still get 20 and 10, but not MVP. Not MVP.
LeBron's games he's been old for 3 years now. He knows how to play this game. The issue is just stop taking fucking threes. LeBron, I love you. I hope you see this one day. Stop shooting fucking threes. It's driving me fucking crazy.
Well, hopefully he sees it.
Right, so I had him first. Second, Jokic, because you just have to. He's getting the talk every year. He's in his prime. He's getting better. And last, just for you, I put this guy in. Just for you, Jason Tatum.
Wow.
My boy JT.
I knew where this was going.
Yeah, third in the West. Third in the MVP voting. Winning me our bet. We'll let the viewers know the bet in another episode. Maybe a more Boston-focused episode. But, they're good. They're nice. They come first seed. He leads them. He averages 30. He has a good shot at this.
He's going to have a good shot. And I like Tatum, but there's too much talent in the top 5 in the NBA. Too much talent. And obviously he's the future, and the future's now, but he's not going to be MVP. I'm sorry. I feel like Jaylen Brown is going to have a fucking better year than him.
Jaylen Brown needs a left fucking hand.
Yeah, that's over. That's such an overrated hate.
No, dude, those playoffs was bad. It was bad against Miami.
Look, he'll figure it out. Jaylen Brown, my brother. Salam alaikum.
Yeah. Every episode there's got to be a Muslim reference. Keep the streak alive.
All right, what other awards?
What about Rookie of the Year?
Oh, look, I know what you're gonna say, and there's two guys. Number one is, for me, I think no doubt if he's going to be healthy, bet the fucking house, Wembanyama's winning Rookie of the Year.
Not just healthy, if the Spurs play him.
Yeah, I think they will.
You think so?
I think they will.
65. 65,
Yeah.
Greg Popovich?
Yeah. He's not an
Yeah.
old man. You guys acting like they were arrested. They were only doing that when they had Tim Duncan and he was towards the tail end of his career. They're not going to fucking arrest Wemby that much.
I don't know, man. These tall, these lanky, the Kawhi Leonard treatment, I don't know. The Spurs, you never know. You know what I mean?
I think Wemby's different, man. I think Wemby's actually the unicorn that's different. You cannot look at history and compare to Wemby because he's just. Firstly, I've never seen a big man that's so mobile, and I was watching him stretch. Just how fluid he is at stretching and how low he gets. He's not going to get hurt. Like I don't think Wemby's going to get hurt. He might get bodied. Like Embiid might dunk it on him. A few guys might dunk it on him. That's fine. That's just part of the game. That's part of the league. That's part of the process. But Wemby's going to be healthy. Easy for me. Easiest money. Bet the house. I know who you're going to pick number 2, so I'll let you do it.
You do? I don't think you do.
I 100%. I think I do.
Oh, Shea?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, yeah. No, but Shea, here's my issue with Shea. It was Shea or Scoot, but Shea's like, I think OKC's going to be a good team because of, like, he has to be really good. But when you're on a good team with, like, a 30-point score, SGA, and then you still have a Giddy and all, like, he might not get the stats he needs.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Rookie of the year goes to the guys who just bump the stats on shit teams.
Stats.
But I think he will be the best rookie if Wemby doesn't play 65.
Yeah, I think the 65 thing changes everything. But
yeah,
if for me, I don't even think Chet's going to be number 2. He's going to be the one rested because he's coming back from a big injury. They're going to ease him in. He's going to take 2 months just to even get going. People are going to start probably hating on him. You know, that narrative is going to be like, hey, he's not that good. You know, he's going to get going. He's going to have to get his body right. He's going to have to get up to game speed. Number 2 for me is actually, you mentioned it, Scoot Henderson. I love Scoot. I think he's if he can't shoot yet, but if he learns to shoot, we might have a Derrick Rose on our hand. Similar to Derrick Rose.
That's a bold proclamation.
He's fucking good, man, and he's so fast. I've watched him play live twice, and both times I tried to sit as close as I can, and I've never seen a human move that fast with a basketball from one end to the other, and move at not like a Darren Fox pace, move with a purpose to get a layup. Like he's so fast. I was like, whoa! I haven't been around NBA talent, so maybe that's normal. But it didn't look normal to me. It was like he was levels above everyone. Did he miss a few easy layups? Yes. Did he miss some easy jump shots? Yes. That's normal as a rookie, though. I'm not expecting him to hit every single layup, every single jump shot. But I think just as a talent, Scoot, he might win Rookie of the Year. Honestly, he might be the only one to play 65.
Yeah. How tall is he?
He's not that tall in real life. 6'4", I don't think he's that big.
He's not bad, though. Okay.
Very jacked. Built like a football player.
NBA ready. That's like the number one thing they always say. He's NBA ready.
I don't like that. He's NBA.
Same. I don't care.
He's not actually NBA ready either, though. Like when I watched him play, like, dude, he was missing easy bunnies, which is fine. Like you understand as a fan, like they're gonna miss easy layups, but he was missing a lot, and I'm like, he's gonna miss those in the league, which is fine. He's gonna develop and make them, but I think I'd rather see a guy that's NBA ready in terms of skill rather than body. I hate that they always use, he's got NBA ready body. Like what does that even fucking mean?
Bro, you can develop the body. You know what I mean? The skills, what's important.
If you have the skills already developed at 19, then you're just going to get even better. Like maybe your plateau won't be like this, but you're like, example, Kevin Durant is the best example. Kevin Durant has so much fucking skill. Oh, you hate KD.
I can't say a good thing about him.
Back on this, but it's true though. KD has so much skill coming out of college, right? Unbelievable scorer. And now look at him. He took that next step, and he's just one of the greatest scorers we've ever seen. Guys like Scoot and D Rose and guys like that have to plateau like this, they aren't going to ever, and I can say this confidently, will ever be as skilled as Kevin Durant or Tracy McGrady. Guys that came in with so much skills. I think what defines NBA ready, and this is something that's kind of we're drifting off topic, but what defines NBA ready is not the body. I think it should be measured the skills. He's got NBA ready skills. He could already shoot from deep. He's already got the dribbles. He could already finish. Kyrie's another example. Kyrie had so much fucking... He played like 9 games at Duke.
Yeah. Still thought he's better than Kobe, too.
Bro, but his skill, come on. Just forget Kyrie's personal stuff. His skill set, bro, it's fucked up, man. He's so shorter than... He's your height. Going against 7-footers, doing like lefty turns.
He's 6 feet?
He's basically 6 feet, man. They do 6'2". Bunch of nonsense. 6'2", 6'2", 6'3", but he's basically 6 foot.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, nothing outrageous with the rookie of the years. Like honestly, there wasn't anyone that low for us, for me at least, that like I cared about. It just seemed kind of obvious that one of these three was taken.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's a lot of good players in this draft. I think one of the twins, Amani Thompson, and the other one, and his brother.
Oh yeah.
I think those guys will get a lot of minutes too in Detroit and Houston. So one of them could be a dark horse. But overall, yeah, Wemby, Chet, Scoop, pretty standard. If you're a betting man, take that route.
You really go for like a DraftKings sponsorship or something. This pod.
No, but I'm just easy money.
Dead. Okay. All right. Most improved player.
Ooh, most improved player. This is gonna be a player you mentioned earlier. I think it's gonna be Evan Mobley.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't have him on my list. That's interesting.
And then number 2, who should be number 1, maybe Scotty Barnes will be most improved. But I don't like
I
that.
hope so.
I also don't like picking young guys because I feel like they're going to improve.
It's cheating.
Yeah, it's like cheating. 9 out of 10 chance they're going to improve.
I have 4 guys though on my list, but then maybe one's kind of young. Oh yeah, what about Mikal Bridges? It's a bullshit one too, but his stats are going to go up way up.
He was already kind of like, it's so obvious, are we doing this from like a betting perspective or from like a logical perspective? Like he was already I don't know how they base these votes, but at the end of last year he was clearly already fucking killing it. He was already crushing, right? Like,
but he averages 25 this year. It's like, that's a massive jump on paper. And media writers always like, he's 10 more points or whatever the fuck it was this season. So you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's bullshit like that.
Yeah, but Mikal, if you're a betting man, once again, toss that bet. Mikal Bridges is a pretty good pick, I would say.
The other one, you're gonna hate this one. Austin Reeves on my list. Austin Reeves, because he only played well in the playoffs. The regular season was dog shit, like his stats. So if he has a good regular season, that's a pretty big jump.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, Maxey. I think if Harden gets out, it's up to Maxey to be that next guy, to make that next leap. And if he does, that's the most improved player in my eyes. If Philly's like a top 3 seed because he's doing nice, that's his award.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like Tyrese Maxey, but like he was already kind of really improved last year. Is he going to improve? Like, see, this is what I mean. I don't know how they base these votes. If I understood them, I know how I kind of understand Rookie of the Year voting and MVP voting. Most improved is kind of like, are they doing it just by like, okay, his stats improved by 10 points, most improved, but like he didn't really get better. He just got more shots. You know what I'm saying?
No, I see what you're saying. I think he genuinely has to get better for Philly to stand a chance.
Oh, 100%. Bro, they wouldn't trade him to the Raptors. Remember that they were trying to trade
him. Exactly. Just fucked. My last one, he's on Portland. Now that Dame's gone, Anthony Simons. He was dropping random like 30 balls last season.
Yeah, he's a really good player. A lot of high upside. He's going to get more shots. That's easy, though. More shots, more points.
Yeah.
Easy.
More playing time, but like that's part of it, bro. You got to earn it too.
Yeah, he's going to earn it, though. I think they gave him a big contract, from what I've heard. Remember. Also,
I don't remember. Bro, we need a Jamie on this pod, someone just to quickly fact check.
Jamie, pull that up. Let me see. Did Simons get a contract or am I tripping?
I don't know. Let us know in the comments. Yeah, it's a more boring award, to be honest.
Yeah, most improved is kind of sus. What do we got next? Defensive player, right?
6-man and defensive. 6-man, I don't give a fuck, to be honest. Because that's all about lineups.
Well, I think 6-man is going to be Chris Paul.
You think he's coming off the bench?
I think he's going to end up coming off the bench. I think they're going to start him out, and then they're going to realize, this doesn't really make that much sense. Come off the bench, and I think he crushed second units. Get you 13 and 8 playing against me, coming off the bench and being a second unit, like point guard, floor general, easy money.
Yeah. I have I don't know if he'll be 6-man, but I have Rui.
Wow.
I think Rui Hachimura has a big year. Big year.
That's all. This is so nonsense. Just because he worked out with LeBron.
Yeah, 100%. I'm all down for the narrative.
This is so much nonsense.
But he was Japanese quiet letter before too. He always had the hype.
Yeah, I like Rui just because he's a Japanese. He's got that Japanese honor in him.
Yeah, he played nice too in the play, like super nice in the playoffs.
Yeah, he's a bucket. Again, he might be better than Austin Reeves, honestly.
The disrespect with Austin Reeves, bro.
You'll see.
Holy.
He might end up being better. I think you're gonna be like, oh, Rudy's the third best player.
Maybe it could be anyone, but yeah, I don't know who's coming off the bench. That's also the other issue with the 6-man awards.
Yeah, you don't know. I think it's an award you do maybe in the first week, but like I said, I think Chris Paul's gonna end up coming off the bench. He's gonna have that Melo treatment where you remember when Melo was OKC and laughed off coming off the bench, and then Chris Paul would be the same.
Yo, I think they might trade him.
Chris Paul?
It's kind of like a D'Lo situation.
It feels weird. It does feel weird.
Yeah, it's too many small guards.
But why can't he be a backup, play 29 minutes a night? Why not?
Because of his ego.
Check that shit at the door, buddy. You're you're almost 40 now. You're at the end of your career.
No ring.
You're not the same guy yet. Check your ego.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna check his ego. He needs a ring. He knows, I need that ring for my legacy, and that's another.
He's desperate.
Yeah, we'll do.
He's desperate.
We could do that pod another time where we talk about people's legacies and the need, and the importance of a ring. But there's one guy that needs it aside from Dame Lillard. Chris Paul needs a fucking ring bad.
Paul needs it more right now. Dame has still a little bit of time.
Dame's got 3-4 years, but Chris Paul needs that shit now. He's got 1 year, 2, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, not bad. Defensive player of the year. Honestly, it's one with Giannis. I think he'd be number 1 seed, number 1 defense. He's a beast. I think he should have won last year.
Wow, that's tough. I think Giannis. I think he's gonna. I don't see Giannis, and this one is going to be a little bit out of left field for me too, and it's not out of loyalty. It's genuinely out of what I believe.
Okay.
The two-letter man, OG is going to win Defensive Player of the Year. OG has so much underrated hype from media about his defense. I see it everywhere. Everyone talks about OG's defense.
Underrated?
He gets hyped. Like the narrative about him is everywhere that he's an unbelievable defender, not just from Toronto fans. Americans, ESPN networks, all these networks, they rate OG. I think this is the year OG wins Defensive Player of the Year. Why not? And I'm not saying out of loyalty.
I think he gets traded.
He's going to get traded? For who, though?
Yeah. I think he might get traded. Huh?
No, I don't know, man.
That's the thing. It's like, if we have a bad start, if Scotty doesn't come out guns fucking blazing, a lot of pressure falls on the side. But yeah, OG's a Swiss Army knife, and defense is like his top thing.
Why would you trade OG, though? I think you trade Pascal before you trade OG. Just from what you just said, just from that perspective of playing like shit, and the team starts off, like 10-30. All right, there's no hope making the playoffs. Let's gut it, get what we can for these assets. Why? I'm not trading OG. I'll keep an OG and Scotty as my wings. That's a wings combo you can win a championship with. But to get like a lot of assets, give me trade Pascal, whatever. I love Pascal, but if I had to give someone up just from that perspective, whatever, I gotta give up Pascal over OG. Just from the perspective of we suck, gut it out, whatever.
Who won it this year? Marcus Smart?
Giannis, I think.
I think it was Smart, Giannis, right?
Bro. Honestly, I don't know. Oh, it was Smart. It was Smart. It might have been Smart.
Might have been Smart.
Smart.
Maybe Holiday wins it. Maybe Holiday wins it too. That's a nice defensive team.
Yeah. Drew's gonna be deadly too. If we were to do 3, I would have picked Giannis, OG, and Jrue. Honestly.
Nice.
Fuck Rudy Gobert. Overrated.
I think he's been exposed the last year. They're fucking dog shit awful.
I mean, that's dark horse. Again, the West is so stacked. How are they going to beat any of the other teams? I'm sorry. I love how Ant's going to have to take 20 steps forward.
That's it. That's the only good player on that team.
Cat.
Fuck Cat. Such a pussy. I hate him so much too. You're getting some messages next, Cat. Hey, keep an eye on your DMs.
Hey,
Cheese.
Don't talk shit about Cat, bro.
You like Cat?
Yeah, I like Cat. Yeah, I like Cat. You know how he changes his voice. Cat
bro.
Is
he's fake.
Yeah, that was a little weird. I felt bad for him when his mom passed away, and I think people.
Yeah.
But then he started doing cornier stuff, and I'm like, Cat, man, I started feeling like extremely soft side for you, and then you do this stuff, and now it's like.
He's trying too hard.
It's weird, yeah. Why are you trying so hard? Be you, man. Just be fucking you.
You know, some guys are just, they're just not that funny. They're not that cool. I don't know.
And I think one of them is LeBron James. But hey, that could just be me.
You're just a fucking hater. That's what you are. That's what you are out
That
here.
is not hating. LeBron James is he is not real. He just does not. He's just fake.
He's PR. He's very. I'll give you this. He's very PR driven.
That's another word
he got
for fake.
fucking burned for the decision.
Another word for fake.
PR. Yeah, a little bit.
He's he's as a person.
He's calculated.
Everything's which is genius. He's a fucking genius. That dude is a walking genius on the court, off the court. I'm not hating on that. I'm hating on the fact. At least we can all agree that Kobe was real. But when you look at LeBron, you can.
Kobe's real.
LeBron's just.
It's different, bro. They don't get the same pressure.
Kobe?
Someone who kind of gets the same pressure doesn't give a fuck is KD. KD's real too, but he's just a pussy.
Yeah, I know. I don't. I disagree. I like KD a lot. I hate the fact he went to the Warriors. I hate that, and I think every player low key hates that. Whether they say it to his face or not, every NBA player knows that he didn't need to go there whatsoever. The team just fucking beat you, man. Just from an honors perspective, like any team.
Yeah.
If I've been an athlete, you've been an athlete, everyone's been an athlete. The team that beat me, I'm gunning out to beat you. There's no way where I choose the team that beats me. No way.
Yeah. I have a lot to say on this, but we're kind of short on time. We're hitting the hour mark too. Maybe we save this one as well.
Yeah, let's save this. Let's save that.
Yeah. This one might be a full episode, to be honest.
Yeah, holy fuck. Just why we hate KD. That's the thumbnail. Well, why you hate KD? I don't hate KD.
That's a nice headline too. we could post some of my DMs to him in the what's it called?
The things
the
thumbnail.
Up, yeah. All right, so I think that's a wrap. That's not bad.
Pretty good. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Second episode.
All right, that's episode 2. Let us know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and tune in next week. We'll be talking probably NFL or UFC something. I don't know.
Everything and anything.
Yeah. Let's go. All right, catch you later.
Peace.
Peace.